Okay everybody, welcome back to the channel. And you know, this year, Vern Rant, I did a lot of them, and it was mostly about Hasbro and their distribution and their manufacturing or whatever, but I just wanted to throw out 10 little snippets. Why 10? I don't know, because everybody's doing a top 10. I've done plenty of top 10s, and I think 10 just happens to be the number. So here's 10 snippets from my Vern Rants from 2022. And he came with these 3 cups. And I'm thinking to myself, is it because he was drinking so much in Return of the Jedi that he needed to come with 3 cups? So you, Hasbro, a multi-million-dollar company, you do not have the ability to take something back that's defective and do an even exchange for the same product. And they basically said, that's correct. Anyways, in the future, I hope what you do is have a fan first day and actually treat your fans like they're first and make the announcements of the figures you got coming. Scout Trooper and the way that they presented it. So they showed the Scout Trooper and they talked about how he was a troop builder and all that kind of stuff. And then they made it sound like the only way you could get that figure before was with a vehicle, which is completely not the truth. Just a couple of years ago, he was released as an archive figure. They released him as a gaming grade with like the special equipment. You just rip that off and you got a Scout Trooper. They got the carbonized one that's out right now too. So they've had this guy released without the vehicle multiple times in the past. Just say you wanted to repack him and put him on a Return of the Jedi card, and that could have been the end of that part of your presentation. I was looking at the internet earlier, thought I entered the Twilight Zone. I don't know what happened. And I don't know if this is just a slap in the face to consumers, to you, or do they really think that you're gonna run right out and throw down $66 figures that you already have? The reason I call them vampire figures is not because they have sharp teeth, but these are the kind of figures that Hasbro makes to suck the very last dollar out of you. To a fantastic start, and I think it all has to do with one thing. They did not have these people market the HasLab for them. I'll talk to you about collecting and what's going on over there at Hasbro, and I want to ask your opinion. Do you think that the price hikes and some of these other things that have been happening is a little bit of sabotage? Which looks really kind of cool, but does not painting a figure really add $8 over the previous versions? If you think you're tuning in to get a new figure like Carson Teva, cool TV version of Black Chrysanthemum, you need to lower your expectations just a little bit. That we might get a Book of Boba Fett release for The Mandalorian. They won't have to do very much, but maybe, just maybe, they'll put him in a deluxe package, they'll give him the Darksaber, and they'll put a bandage on his leg because he cut himself with a Darksaber. And then they'll package it as a deluxe and we'll get to pay more for it. Hopefully you enjoyed those little snippets from my Vern Rants. I know they're kind of out of context because they are just little snippets, so you can always check out the full videos if you want to see what I had to say. So I'm always trying to say something with a little bit of sarcasm and a little bit of humor just to kind of lighten things up, but you know, there is a little bit of honesty behind it. This year in 2023, I'm hoping that Hasbro will actually believe that their fans come first and that they'll actually start producing a little bit more of the things that fans maybe want in their collections instead of repainting, repacking, and doing all that kind of stuff. But I wanted to end this video by just saying I really appreciate everybody who subscribed to my channel or has stopped by or watched one of my videos or left a comment or anything like that. I really appreciate you. And I want to thank you for joining me on this journey together where we talk about figures and talk about the different aspects of collecting. And I look forward to that in 2023. Happy New Year, everybody, and have a fantastic 2023. And as always, have a fantastic day.